sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Utah Utes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. He hands it off from the gun. Bring it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Here's the second down play. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. A deep shot to the right. Oh, that was picked off.
Job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception, and not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
He'll hand it off. Breaks free. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Up through the sticks. It's Glover. He moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
Finds his man. It's Glover. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Second and goal for the offense. Now trying to jam these receivers. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Utes, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. From deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Back to pass. It's Lagway. Makes the grab. It's Hudson. He's in the clear. That's the 20. Touchdown, Red Raiders. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Utes offense takes the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Pulls it in. It's Lawson. Tremendous toughness here. What a catch and run by the sophomore there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction. And a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirectional counter plays. And this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
And he'll finally let it fly deep to the right. Catch made down inside the 15.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Utes line up on 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Utah.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
BAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded just inside the 25. They get him down to the 33 after a solid return. Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. On first down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The offense comes up now in first down thanks to that costly penalty. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Scanning the field. It's leg way. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. And it's Utah in the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter, offense setting up for a second down play. He drops back in the gun. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Makes the catch downfield. Here he goes. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, you got to get to a playoff opportunity. Your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the side.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Tech. This college football playoff game is all tied up. The curtain's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Offense takes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Gets the first and still running. He made the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
For offense coordinators, you see big runs like that in the first half, and you get real excited because that opens up so much more of your playbook, especially all of your counter plays and your play action.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Good defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. Left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in a bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Looking to throw on third and goal. Pitch made across the middle by the running back. He's swarmed by the defense. No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it. Fourth and goal, number 1. Let's take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. They can take the lead with the chip shot, but the coach is thinking touchdown here on fourth down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Utes. So with pull-out pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Back to throw. It's Lagway. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Gets made on the out route. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The Red Raiders will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it go quickly. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
You know how it is on these slant routes. They're much quicker than maybe the receiver's anticipating. To me, it looked like he misjudged this one, and he simply couldn't bring it in.
Important second down play coming up. Drops back to the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Stone. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Looking to throw yet again. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. At the 10 now. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
We're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Utah. The offense clicking now for building the lead and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
He'll throw it now. Caught by the receiver. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the left side. And it's long in. What a catch. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Strong game by this quarterback.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. The quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Lawson. Bring him down, and he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Utes come to the line in a hurry up. On first and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And wisely throw that one away. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Utes have first and 10 here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Utes.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's a 2-touchdown lead, 35-21. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. To the air. It's Lagway. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught inside the red zone. Still on his feet. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. It's like the final play of the half coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the pass ball is incomplete. The final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Red Raiders will kick this away to start the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Takes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Running back grabs it on the screen. Passes the 40. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. The 10. Touchdown, Utah. They were not going to catch him that time. In fact, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defense coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Offense on the field to take over. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his back. Makes the catch. It's Joyner. And Weather brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Quick throw to the right. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The Red Raiders will bring their punt team onto the field. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Play action here on first down. Fires it on the move. The pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
He escapes the pocket. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
He's brought down, but the game brings the ball to the 39.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Red Raiders will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to throw again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Texas Tech. That's just been unstoppable today. The quarterback finds his favorite receiver for yet another touchdown.
And that is another touchdown for this guy. And what's been very unique is they've moved him around. He's the left, on the right, outside, inside. Also ability to get downfield and make a catch. You can catch it underneath. Just a total package, having a dream game.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. But instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. There's contact on the throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit. He wasn't able to complete this pass.
Now the handoff. Breaks free. Breaks into the clear. Across the 40. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Utes.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. It can work PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 31, so makes a good choice bringing it out of the end zone. The Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. And the back now goes in motion. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Quick throw to the left. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Add 6 more points to the total.
Well, you talk about a dream performance by this guy. That's his 4th receiving touchdown of this game. We knew he'd have chances to make plays, but I don't think anybody expected 4 touchdowns.
Automatic PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Looking to throw the football. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. His right side there for the completion. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Drop it back. We're going to throw for the first down. Pass rush closing in. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Choosing to return the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Begin at the 42. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to pass. It's leg way. Receiver makes the catch. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab. It's Alexander. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Able to convert on 3rd, sets him up now, first down to the 22. The Red Raiders are going to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch. They fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Man, is this guy a tough matchup or what? Not only are you trying to prevent him from making just a catch, but then you got to bring him down to prevent more yards after the catch.
He shreds the tackle. He moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas Tech. That's another strike to his quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This
guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Now they go for a two-point conversion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Lawson. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown. The kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. And it's Utah in the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? He'll bring it out from his end zone. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? The throw, it's Lagway. Grab behind the line, it's Hudson. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. The Red Raiders hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, they're going to throw the football. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense
will take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitching catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hand seam all over that to make the recovery. And the Utes offense takes the field. We're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Takes it. Here's second down. He keeps it. QB draw. They'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. The important play right here. Post-game, fourth quarter, third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Well, you go with dime coverage, good call by this defense, but it shows you the versatility as well. This quarterback takes off to scramble, and they do a good job of getting out of coverage and keeping him short of that first down mark.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the lead remains 6 after the miss.
Oh, my gosh, he had it right on target. Unfortunately, he didn't quite have the distance. That hit right in the middle of that crossbar, and they miss out on 3 points.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Toss play to the outside. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's in. Touchdown, Texas Tech. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Lawson. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense takes the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Running out of time in the pocket. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Well, there it is. Finally, an opportunity to see what this guy can do with his legs. I think that's his best carry of the day, and it's off of a scramble. Something to keep in mind for him as he gets down to the end of this game. Maybe his legs could be the difference.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass here on second down. Let's it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Lawson. He's stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain. Get closer to midfield. The Utes lining up here on 1st and 10. We'll give it to the running back. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. The final 2 minutes here, this defense trying to hang on, the offense trying to make a play to win it. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes, and the offense produce some magic. Play fake, looking to throw. He's got it with room to run. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you don't play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Comes down to this in this playoff game, 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? 0 running route, stop right at the line of scrimmage. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Glover. He makes the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So out comes the field goal unit. One of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. What a moment for this kicker. A chance to put his team on top in the final minutes of this game. Watch that one right